Now that you have a copy of the Kong folder saved in your Google Drive or on your computer, what you're going to do is go ahead and open it. I'm going to go ahead and run the InDesign app through Cameo because the 2018 version that I have versus the 2020 version that you have, whether you're using Cameo or you're using your desktop installation of the software, I want to make sure that the interface looks the same, just to minimize the amount of confusion that may come up. So you'll have to be patient with this. It does run a little bit slower. You're going to open up the Kong folder and then go ahead and open up the Kong template. Now, when you open this, it's possible that you may get a links have been modified error. So I want to show you how to fix that in case that does come up. So we'll take a look and see if that is going to be something. May take a moment. The internet is running a little bit slow. In fact, let me plug mine in. Just realized I've been running this without my Ethernet connection in. That should hopefully help a little bit. All right, so this is the link issue. I cropped the image a little bit so that we could try to make this match a little bit closer, and I did not update these. So when it says modified links, we can just do update. On your own personal ones, if you end up getting one that says missing, that's a red flag, and we need to fix that. So let me know if you run into that problem either now or later. So I'll click on update. All right, cool. So there is the 4 pages that we're going to be working on. Now, over here on the right-hand side, we have our properties panel, we have our layers, and we have our links. First thing that I want to do is I want to zoom in onto the first page. So I'm going to choose page 1, and I'm going to, well, that is way too big. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Just pressed Control minus. All right, so right here, what we're going to do is we're going to be going in and we're going to put in the text for this portion, and we're going to set up the black box, or a gray box actually, to represent the photo. Then on this one, we're going to put in the word revisit and revisit here. We're going to put in this black bar, this white bar. We're going to put in this black eye. We're going to create threaded text boxes so that the text will flow between those. And we'll put in gray boxes as placeholders for the photos. We'll set up this black box with a white stroke and then this black box that's behind it. And then we'll set up the folio, which is just the magazine name and the page numbers and the website address down here at the bottom. But in order to do this, we have to do a couple quick things with the setup. So what we're going to do is I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. So do the same thing. And go ahead and click once on this photo. If you double click, you see how it changed to like a brown outline. That's actually grabbing the photo inside. If that happens, just click away here on the artboard on the outside, or the paste board, sorry. Artboard is Illustrator. And go ahead and click back on here so you have this picture selected. What I want to do is I want to lower the opacity of this. So right now over here on the appearance, here is the opacity. Let's go ahead and change that to 50%. And let's go ahead and take this one here. So I'm going to take my black arrow, click not in the center, but on the side. And I'm going to go to 50%. All right, next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to click on layers. If yours are not showing up, it means that you're not on Essentials. So you can go ahead and do Essentials. Or if you want, you can do Essentials Classic. Essentials Classic will bring up the options that are across the top here. But I would recommend, let's go ahead and just stick with Essentials. Okay. Now what I want to do is over here on the Layers panel, and if you can't find this section, just go to Window and go to Layers. We want to lock that layer. That way we won't accidentally move stuff around. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new layer on top, and this is where you're going to be putting your text and picture frames. So let me go ahead and create a new layer. I'm just going to call this layout. So just click on it and say layout. And that's set up and ready to go for the next video. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and save this file. And let's move on to the next lesson.